when you write a song and it's about you and, you know, your experience, for it to then take on another life and hopefully be a part of someone else's is really special. And an organization like GLSEN, how they're making schools a safer environment for the LGBTQ community, like having a song paired or being a part of that, it means a lot to me.
For those who aren't aware, what is GLSEN?
GLSEN is the leading education network that helps to create LGBTQ inclusive schools throughout the United States.
If that was around, you know, in your time when you were going through this, do you think that could have been a real help for you?
Definitely. I really didn't have any role models growing up, and I feel like my generation really didn't. I mean, if you were transgender, I don't know where these people were, you know, finding their role models, because I didn't have any. I didn't even see any on TV or in my life at all. So it really is crazy now, the amount of role models for the community we have, just transgender people alone.
Do you think we have a long way? I mean, I think we've done pretty well, but do you think we've got a long way to go until we get to a sort of a full range of equality?
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, it's hard for me to make one statement about that entire thing, because there's so many different factors of it. But
we did have Day of Silence at my school, and that was the first time that I heard about GLSEN. So it's like, it has been there for everybody, and the fact that it is growing so rapidly too is so cool.
It meant so much to me in my early 20s specifically to have that, because so many of us are dealing with family issues. Sure. And not feeling accepted, and not having that love, not having that closeness.
I first got involved after the suicide death of my transgender child. That was in May 2015, and after that, in response to that tragedy, I wanted to do something to help create more inclusive schools that better meet the needs of our youth.
You grow up feeling unsafe like constantly, and having an organization that you can reach out to in order to feel safer. I mean, just like the concept of that is so important to us.
I think it might just be this like underlying fear, and they're just like not knowing what they're watching, so it just turns to fear, and then they start hating. It's not like this thought process they have, it's literally just like their instinct to just go against it.
I don't understand this, therefore I will hate it.
And the more we talk about it, the more the youth who are just coming to these recognitions, understandings about themselves, are given the language and given the confidence to talk about it openly.
In order to find community and feel safe. And it's funny, I come back now and I go down to Orange County and I see kids walking around the mall, LGBTQ kids holding hands. And my first instinct is, that's not safe. Like, what are you doing? And then I have to kind of like take a look around and be like, there's more of them. And they're just comfortable.
You know, if someone wants to be something, what you can do for them is just recognize that and respect it. And,
be right
you
there
know,
with them.
whether it's a change in gender or, you know, their sexuality or whatever, just support it.
I for sure imagine that's GLSEN and, you know, those types of organizations for those kids. And it's incredible to see, and it almost like brings tears to my eyes.
They really do a great job at educating people. Like, I learn stuff every single time. People may think I know everything about the community. They just school you on all the new policies, you know, the latest news headlines that you should just know in your mind. Giving back and just like, you know, being a voice for my community is just where I've gone in my life, and it's something that I'm passionate about and will never ever not be.